like it always happens, Periscope crashed. So here we are, right back. Hi, this is me. Hi. You know, it's the devil. Always crashes. It's okay. We not scared. We not scared at all. Hey, his and her money. Hey, Timid Pearl. Hi, Miss Claudette. Miss Claudette. Welcome back. Welcome back. So yes, we crashed for a minute, but that's okay. And so yes, we're just talking about marriage still being honorable and being... Hey, Mr. McNeely. Welcome, his and her money. This got to be talent with the yo, yo, yo. If you all have not followed his and her money, please follow his and her money. We're talking about forgiveness. And we were talking about forgiveness as far as in your marriage and forgiveness with other people. So if you're sitting here and some of you have had issues even with finance in your marriage, where you've had financial infidelity in your marriage, please, please, please watch his and her money. They will absolutely help you get back. Help you get back on the right track in that area. And so when we left off, we were talking about for unforgiveness, but we finished up talking about how marriage is still right and how marriage is still a God idea. And we're talking about how Dwayne and I's 21st anniversary is coming up next month in March. What is it? February? And well, in March the 4th is our 21st anniversary, and how we are really big on pushing the movement of marriage, and how that marriage is absolutely still a God idea. It is still something that is ordained by God. Thank you, Dr. Valerie. Valerie. It's something that is still honorable before the Lord. It's something that God has still ordained, and that it is something that the world has tried to dumb down, has tried to make it non-important, that it's okay to shack up. It's okay to live together. It's okay. That piece of paper means nothing. It's just a piece of paper. That piece of paper means everything. I'm struggling with forgiveness with my husband. I love him, but he does self-destructive things. What we talked about with forgiveness, even in that respect, unforgiveness, it is something that you have to do. And we talked about unforgiveness being a conscious act against your will. Like it's a cold heart. I think it's something that you have to do to let yourself off the hook. But in the meantime, when your spouse is doing things that seem like they're consciously causing pain upon you, it's sometimes a situation that you may have to really, you're going to have to really take to God about, that you're really going to have to pray about. He cheated. Steph, are you new to marriage for real? Oh, thank you, Miss Turquoise. Are you new to marriage for real? That's just my question. Because that's our story. Like that's part of our testimony. We've suffered infidelity in our marriage, but we have yes, you got to set boundaries, but we're sitting on the other side of it years later and are telling you it is very possible to have real love in your marriage. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. To have real love in your marriage, to have real conversations, real hope, real promises in your marriage, and for the sex to be good again. Because sometimes the enemy may got you thinking that it cannot be. It's a conscious decision to forgive. Oh, thank you all. Thank you all, his and her money. We talked about that more than once. Yes, I saw you once and followed, but haven't had a chance to talk. We told you, email us. Email us. Absolutely. So yes, it's definitely something that you can overcome. It's definitely something with all of who God is. He is the God of redemption. He is the God. Thank you, Miss Tamika. Yeah, infidelity isn't all. It is not. You are looking at the miracle of God. If you are new, I am one half of Marriage for Real. My husband Dwayne is not here on tonight. He's at work. Yes, welcome. This is Kapow School. He's at work and he's on under his own Periscope channel. We're working through it, and I have set boundaries now. Absolutely, you have to set boundaries for yourself, and so that you can walk in wholeness, so that you can walk, in a level of self-esteem and clear-headedness. You can't allow. Well, thank you, Dr. Valerie. Welcome. You can't allow someone to continually offend you with the same offense. That right there don't mean they sorry. That means that is awesome. So we're praying, Steph, that the Lord, that you guys would allow the Lord to do. That's my husband, Steph, boundaries, not walls. Say that. That Capel School is my husband. He says, Steph, set boundaries, not walls. That is awesome, Miss Fantasy. Glad to see you are reconciling. Yeah, Steph, it's not something that you it's easy to do because that's a betrayal like no betrayal that you could ever suffer. When you suffer at the hand of someone who made a vow to love you and to forsake all others and to stand by your side, it broke you. It broke you, but there is healing. There is healing for your brokenness. I can only, a prayer is a mighty weapon. I can only tell you that it was through the mercy, through the grace of God, and willing to feel all the pain that come your way, willing to have real open conversations, willing to allow the other person space to heal, willing to forgive that other person. Like we talked about forgiveness not being a feeling. Forgiveness is a choice. It is something that you choose to do, and that after as you walk, it'll walk itself out. But you have to allow God to do those things. You have to allow God to be God. He is who He is. We don't allow Him to do all that He can do. We serve such an awesome God who, if we take those things to Him and we allow Him to be who He is and allow the Holy Spirit to work within us, it is honestly above reason to say you can make it work. It will work. If you let God work, He will work it. And your marriage will be something that you didn't even think it could ever be. Because Dwayne and I are walking in that. We're walking and looking at our marriage like who could tell us years later that we'll be sitting in front of some people in front of this camera on Marriage for Real saying, y'all can make it. Because we were both ready to walk out the door and say, I ain't signed up for this. This ain't what I want. But God had a greater plan. He had a greater purpose. That if we were just willing to endure the pain of healing, anytime. Oh, I'm so sorry, you guys. Think I lost you. Crap. This is the devil.